This Old House, 1988, with your host, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Welcome to This Old House, 1988. We want to show you what improvements we've made here in our little house in Penfield. We'll start over here. We've changed all the vegetation, pulled out those big bushes. And you can see it's just a small ranch, very modest home. Maybe we can get the homeowner out here. It's the town supervisor. Hi, Don. How are you doing?
Hi, welcome to 47 Hotchkiss Circle.
Good to see you. We came to see what kind of improvements you've made.
Well, we've owned this house about 9 years now,
Uh-huh.
and we've done several things to the
I
house.
see you ripped out all those big bushes, too.
Yes, these bushes were standing way up here and almost blocking the vision from the windows.
Uh-huh.
And they were encroaching upon the sidewalk so that we couldn't walk through here in the wintertime very well.
Oh, I like this new step, too. Kind of a double entrance you got here now.
Well, these bushes and that step were put in by a contractor who we hired,
I
Skip
see.
Baxendale.
I see. And I see you took down a big tree over here, too.
Yeah, I had a local person cut that down because that was jeopardizing the roof. We had to replace part of our roof 2 years ago. And also it was a soft-wooded maple tree and the branches would drop down on our cars. We got to go around the back.
This is quite strange weather you got on Christmas Day here in Penfield.
Yeah, we usually have a foot of snow or more, but this year it's not here.
Not good. I see you got a nice fenced-in backyard.
Yes, this gate, this fence goes all the way around the perimeter of the back.
Good idea. What's this thing here?
That's a plant my wife likes, and I don't like it. It grows, as you can see. Look at this thing.
Looks like wisteria to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. But this is where our new addition came on, right here.
I see. What was here before?
There was a 9 by 14 glassed-in porch, and it was we never used it. So we had an idea to put on this addition.
Oh, this was your idea, Mr. Mack?
No, it actually was my wife's idea, although I came up with the enlargement of
And the money to pay for it.
and the money. But it was her idea to put this beautiful bay window in here, and which gives you a feeling of an enlarged room.
Yes. How big is your new room?
It's 14 by 16, not counting the bay area.
Let's see, you got floodlights up in your peak. That's a nice touch.
Yes, it illuminates the whole backyard. As you can see back here, we have a garden that we developed from an old swimming pool area. Now, as you come around this side, you can see it is a 3-bedroom ranch.
I see.
And we had to enlarge it to accommodate a sewing room for my wife.
I see. Well, how about if we go inside and see what it looks like inside?
I'd love to have you folks come in.
Okay, we'll go around to the front.
Be careful of that step, please.
I see.
Step right up.
Oh, I like this tile you have here. Is that a new addition?
That was tile that my wife installed
I see.
with my help about 2 years ago.
Oh, it's ceramic tile. It goes well with your carpeting. Is that new?
Yeah, the carpeting is about 1.5 years old. The purpose of this tile, before we had this tile, we had carpeting all the way in front. And in the wintertime, people dragged their boots in here with salt and so on and ruined the carpet.
Now, here's your living room.
Yes, and you notice we have a very nice area here with plates and so on. We're plate collectors.
Oh, yeah, I see those ugly ducks.
No, I rather like that waterfowl and wild ducks. I like
Okay,
that.
I like the way you've got this partitioned off here. Oh, is this one of your family?
Well,
young lady.
first of all, these are called etagères.
I
And
see.
those we use as room dividers. Did you notice the nice piano we have over
Oh,
here?
that is lovely.
That's a nice piano.
I see you got a fat cat, too.
Yes, but don't forget this. We have this nice, lovely fireplace here. And it's decorated.
Well, this
for-
looks like a genuine stone from Colorado.
Yes, we did pick it up in Colorado back in
Uh-huh.
September when our son David and Maggie Smith were married.
I see. It makes a good backdrop for that hand-painted crèche.
Yes, my wife did that.
Oh, she is
took,
clever.
She took about 3 months to do it, so
Yes, well,
apparently
it's
it's
well
done.
worth it. We see this. I see this little fellow even has a diamond in his turban.
Uh-huh. Well,
That's
I would like to
remarkable.
have you come through our
All
small
right.
dining area here.
Okay.
This is very small,
I see
and you may
that.
go first, yeah.
Well, this is your new addition.
Yes, this is the new addition. We had a door here which took us out to the porch area.
Uh-huh.
We removed the door and made this
Oh,
archway.
that's a good idea.
Now come on in
I
here.
see the only disadvantage here, though, is you have to carry your garbage to the dining room.
That's true. Come on out here and take a look at this room. Now see, we have a cathedral ceiling with a fan, and we have 2 skylights
Grand.
which lend a lot of light here.
Uh-huh.
Plus the bay window behind our tree, you can see that we have a lot of nice
Oh,
light
it
in
is a
here.
beautiful room. I like this door here, too.
Yeah,
I
well,
see you got nothing but the best. That's a pillow door.
yeah, it is a pellet door, and we do have pillow windows as well.
All around.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I see the names are still down there. It's kind
Yeah.
of a prestige
Well, it's been
sticker.
too cold to remove the stickers.
I see.
Now, our next plan, by the way,
Uh-huh.
after we accumulate a couple dollars,
Uh-huh.
if you will,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to put a pressure-treated lumber deck right outside
see.
this door.
Good idea.
Our backyard tends to slope downward right from this area here.
Uh-huh. It tends to.
Yeah, so we're going to put a pressure-treated deck out here so that in the summertime we can sit out there and read and,
This
have
is a
cocktails.
nice touch. I like these rockabye switches.
Yes, they're very nice.
Uh-huh.
You might notice this is not artwork on our wall here. This is the failure of my wife and I to get the wall painted in
Oh,
time
you help her with
for
the
the Christmas
painting.
holiday.
You help her with the
Yes,
painting.
I do ordinarily,
I see.
yes.
Where does this door lead to?
This door leads to our garage.
Oh, it's a good
Now-
heavy fire door.
Yeah, it is. It has to be fire rated because the room is by the garage.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This out to you. One of the drawbacks of our modest home is the fact it only has a single car garage.
Uh-huh.
And we don't have enough side setback
I
to
see.
put a second garage.
Uh-huh.
So as long as they were building the porch, my
Yeah.
wife had the idea of utilizing the high roof area of our old garage.
Great idea. You got the storage loft up there.
Right. The carpenter who did the back also did this.
Uh-huh.
And we have a door here that comes down. You might see like
Pull
so.
down stairway.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
pull down stairway. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, this is a pull down stairway,
Uh-huh.
and it comes all the way down to the
Okay.
bottom here.
That's good.
Works
Come
very
on,
well.
upstairs. It's good to have it come to the floor.
Yeah, that's right. Uh-oh. Now you see what happened here.
Right, now
The
you need-
springs are very, very tight on this
I
door.
see.
So you need a little guide like so.
Okay.
By the way, I would like to point out something. You notice the room we have around this car in the single car garage?
Mhm.
This particular automobile is one that we bought for our daughter
I
Erica.
see, along with the boat.
Well, I bought that at a Kiwanis auction,
Uh-huh.
and it was what you call a spur of the moment kind of
I
thing.
see. Well,
But-
let's go back inside. I'm sure you have other things inside.
Well, I'd like to show you the rest of the house.
Okay, let's go back in.
I'd like to show you now the rest of our house. This is again is
That
the
won't
dining
take very
room.
long, will it?
No, it won't. This again is the dining area that we came through before we went to the new room.
Oh, I like that chandelier. Looks as though it's just been cleaned.
Maybe. This is our kitchen area.
Oh, the floor
Well,
looks like barf.
Well, when we bought this house nine
sure
years
people-
ago, we redid the whole
I
kitchen.
see. Now you're going to put wainscoting around.
Yes, we're going to put wainscoting
I
around
see, and change this ugly paper.
and white oak, the same as the cabinet. Well, first of all, let me point out on the left is the bath area.
Bathroom, bathroom.
And we have a closet here, linen closet. This was our family room. That new addition takes the place of the family room, and this is the,
much bigger out there now.
yes, this is the bedroom for our youngest daughter, Erica.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you where she did have her bedroom in a moment.
What is this interesting arrangement here, Mr. Mack?
This is an arrangement organized and invented, if you will, by my wife. It's quite unique. We're utilizing storage area as a base for a bed.
I see.
We found out that our daughter couldn't sleep on a normal bed. She had to be elevated for better oxygen use,
I see.
apparently. Thinner air, as you will.
Whose room is this, Mr. Mac?
Well, inside there we have all kinds of interesting things.
Do we?
Yeah, a couple of cats go in there.
People.
People go in there.
I see.
Once in a while you might find a horse
Well,
or
I
a
didn't
cow
see him
or
in
something
there
like
today.
that. I'd like to show you now the room that was Erica's room
All
that is
right,
now
I'd be
my
glad
wife's
to
sewing
see
room.
him. I'd be glad to.
All right, you come down this little narrow hallway,
Uh-huh.
and then you go into this room,
Oh,
which was Erica's room.
this is a small room.
Yes, it is. But now we're using it as a sewing room and an office.
Uh-huh.
We have a desk over here, and we have Trudy's sewing machine. And of course, we like wildlife, so we have a little fish tank
Oh, I see.
over here full
Uh-huh.
of guppies and
Exotic fish.
yes, exotic fish, guppies.
Uh-huh,
Mhm.
uh-huh.
Aren't they pretty?
Oh, they're gorgeous. You got a dead one schlucking up the schlucker there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I hate to see those little critters go like
Well,
that.
what are you going to do?
By the way, you might notice that Erica and her mother are building an old house. If you can,
An old house. Another this old house.
yeah,
Huh?
isn't that interesting?
That is interesting. I see they're putting all the shingles on there by hand.
Uh-huh.
That is grand, and they've stuccoed the sides.
You know, out through this window, you might be able to see our white picket fence. Isn't that
Oh,
rather attractive?
That is lovely.
Thank you. I thought it was nice too.
Well,
All right, now we're-
it's been great seeing
No,
you.
I want to show you now the master bedroom.
Oh, please, I don't want to see
It'll
the
only
master-
take a
no,
moment.
we're not going to the master. Well, I want to thank you, Mr. Mack, for not showing me the master bedroom or the crummy basement.
Well, I think my basement's pretty nice. It has a dry bar down there
I
and
see.
so on. It's very, very nice.
That's it.
I want you to know it's been a real pleasure having
It's
you
been
and
grand
the
seeing you.
TV crew here
Right.
examining my house on this old house.
Okay, we'll be back in the springtime.
I sure hope so.
Thanks again, Mr. Mack.
Goodbye.